We just received some significant breaking news out of Lincoln. Nebraska's running back Emmett Johnson has entered the transfer portal. So in today's video, I'm going to give you my instant reaction and how I believe this is a massive loss for the Big Red. So really quick, I provide breaking news talking Nebraska football. Make sure to hit that like button. And hey, we've been blown up on the channel recently because of all the breaking news. So if you're a diehard Husker fan, join 7,000 strong, road to 8,000, and hit that subscribe button. You will be thanking yourself that you did. But without further ado, let's get into it. Going over the news, it was announced about 10 minutes ago that Emmett Johnson, Nebraska's running back, has entered the transfer portal. Man, oh man, I did not see this one coming. A lot of people have been asking me this over the last couple of days if I thought Emmett Johnson was going to transfer, and I said absolutely not. Not only were there no rumblings of this, but Emmett Johnson has said multiple times how much he loves Lincoln. He even wrote a song. I mean, this guy posted throughout the summer, he had a song about how much he loved the University of Nebraska, how much he loved Lincoln. So, Emmett Johnson is a guy who was a great team fit, had really good chemistry in the locker room. Everybody loved this guy. This really came out of nowhere. Now, there's a couple of reasons why I think he's transferring. Number one, I think Emmett Johnson, frankly, was disrespected by the amount of reps that he received over the year. I told you guys all offseason, Emmett Johnson's different. This dude is a stud running back. He should have been starting from day one. And unfortunately, that wasn't the case early on in the year. Rahmir Johnson was starting at running back. Dante Dowdell. We didn't see a heavy dose of Emmett until those last 3 games where, of course, he popped off, had a really good game against Wisconsin, 200 all-purpose yards, played really well against Iowa. But again, at the start of the year, we really didn't see him. So I think Emmett Johnson was honestly frustrated with his lack of production. This staff, let's be honest, they made some personnel mistakes. There were some guys who were out there throughout the year that really shouldn't have been out there, and there were studs who were left on the sideline. Sear Wright was a guy who wasn't starting to begin this year. He played because Tommy Hill got injured, and he turned out he was our best defensive player. So Emmett Johnson, I think that's probably one of the reasons why he's transferring. And number 2, I think Dante Dowdell is going to be the guy next year, along with what was going to be EJ, but Dante Dowdell still is going to have a really good amount of carries. That's a guy who has a very high ceiling. I think Emmett Johnson just wants to go somewhere and be the feature back. Not sure if he would necessarily get that at Nebraska, but again, this is shocking. Emmett Johnson's the guy who honestly was loved in Lincoln. He was a fan favorite. He loved Lincoln back. I did not think he was going to leave. And now Nebraska has a massive problem on their hands. You lost Gabe Ervin. That was expected. You lose Rahmir Johnson because he's graduating. You lose Emmett Johnson now. And you might lose Quentin Ives. We're looking at a running back room that might only return 1 player. That's Dante Dowdell. And then you're bringing in Jamarian Parker and Connor Booth, two freshmen. You are going to need to transfer in that room, no question about it. It hurts to lose a guy like Emmett Johnson, who has phenomenal upside. I believe he has NFL upside. Again, he was one of the more just overall talented running backs we've seen in the last decade for Nebraska. Could do it in a multitude of ways, could catch passes, could make a quick juke move, could take any run to the house, and it's just really unfortunate that he decided to enter the transfer portal. So officially, he had 500 yards on the year for the Huskers, 5 yards a carry, but he decided that the Huskers are not going to be in his future. So we'll see what happens there. Again, I should mention that whenever anybody enters the portal, it's not a done deal, right? There's a chance that Matt Rhule talks to him, convinces him, hey, you should stay. But I am really disappointed by this news. I did not think this was going to be coming at all, but it is what it is. We'll see where we go from here. But I will keep you guys up to date with all the transfers here on this channel. So again, if you are watching me for the first time or just a returning viewer, make sure to subscribe because I have the latest on this channel talking Nebraska football, and we've been blowing up over the last couple of days. All right, guys, let me know down below your thoughts. Emmett Johnson entering the transfer portal for Nebraska. Let me know what you're thinking in the comment section. Hey, if you made this far in the video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. As always, folks, go Big Red, go Rhule, and see you in the next one.